today is New Year's Eve. It is early, like I woke up and I cannot go back to sleep. I'm trying to like sleep a little longer, but I do have things to do today. So I do have 2 errands to run. I do want to wash my hair and detangle it, and I do want to do my New Year's makeup. The dress that I'm planning to wear, I have like 2 outfits in my brain, but I think I'm gonna go for the black dress, and I guess I'll wear some tights and my heels, even though we are staying in because the COVID cases are rising, so it's safer to just stay in. I think for today too, in the video, I've been crazy to talk about Emily in Paris, so I'm gonna do my makeup. I'll do a little rant about it and also rate her outfits. So if you guys like content like that, definitely give this video a like, and yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that because I love TVs, I love shows. So spoiler warning, there will be spoilers about Sex and the City, and I forgot what it's called, Emily in Paris, and I'll be also talking about Selling Tampa and Selling Sunset. So trust me, there's some tea that I gotta share while it's hot. Okay, let's jump into today's video. He was like, no wrong.
Oh my god, I have a basil plant. I've always wanted to have my own little herb garden. I was trying to find loose basil, but all they had was a full-on basil plant. And I really want bruschetta. This smells so good. Okay, I need to put gas. And I'm going home because I spent more than I thought I was. And I know it's because of the plant, but it smells so good. And also I got myself like a probiotic, so I'm gonna drink that and put gas in the car, go to the house and clean. And then I can start actually filming the get ready with me, because I think that's what I'm gonna post today. Okay, so I honestly really do need to put gas in this car, so let me get that fun. And I didn't think I was gonna finish this fast, but I think I'm done being outside for the day. I really wanted to do more things, but this whole thing is literally to make one dinner. And I'm just gonna make pasta. I want Chrisley to make her bruschetta, and I got like the glaze as well. I'm pretty sure I got the vinegar too. I think I did. Let me get going so I can wash my hair and do what needs to be done. Let's go, guys. Let's put gas in this car and then let's go. I'm here thinking, why was it that I wanted to go to Target and I freaking remembered why? I'm debating whether or not I should just go right now. So I made my sauceless pasta. Trust me, it is good. The Parmesan cheese ties it all together. Chrisley is making bruschetta. There is the new basil plant. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Oh my gosh, happy New Year's. I've already started drinking. This is like my second glass. Oh my god. Okay, so we started watching Inferno. It's weekly, guys. Read it. Inferno, Single Inferno on Netflix. We caught up with it. It's a good show. It's similar to Love Island, but Korean. We don't really know how clear the rules are. They keep changing it. They added 2 more people. We're gonna see how this goes. But apparently they're in this stranded island for 9 days. That's the whole premise of the show. This will be my New Year's look. I will try to do it as quickly as possible. I need to buy all my serums. I'm literally, oh my god. Yeah, I like to talk about like the shows I've been watching while I do my makeup, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful New Year's Eve. Hopefully this video is up Saturday, sometime Saturday. The latest I'm trying to upload it is middle of the day, latest nighttime before I go to work. I did pick up half a shift. I'm not working a full shift, but it is half a shift. So I was like, you know what, whatever. I'm gonna be awake anyways. I'll talk about Emily in Paris, my thoughts on it. I watched a few like YouTube commentary videos, and girl wanna put her 2 cents. So let's take a sippy and talk about the crap. I thought I would have something that rhymes. A spoiler warning. I'm gonna make it super dramatic. This video will contain a few spoilers from said shows, Sex and the City. And here we go. I think that's what it's called. Emily in Paris, Selling Sunset, Selling Tampa, and maybe Singles Inferno. You've been warned. Spoilers ahead alert, okay? You're welcome. I probably will put the timestamps of how long I decide to talk about the shows. So let's jump to it. So I did binge watch Emily in Paris. I wasn't gonna watch Emily in Paris season 2. I don't know, like it caught my attention, but to be honest, I was just like not really 100% feeling it. There are a lot of things going on in the show, storyline wise, not actor wise. I think that it was a fun show to watch, and I was like, it's okay if I watch season 2, it's okay if I don't watch season 2. Now, that being said, the show that I was most excited low-key to watch was Sex and the City, the reboot. Oh my god. I'm so grateful that I saw the spoilers, because I will not be wasting my time watching that show. I feel like I don't like how they did Samantha's character. I understand now that one of the actors is under fire for SA allegations, and obviously that's not cool, because those are serious allegations and it should not be taken lightly. I don't take that topic lightly. No. People like to be belittling the victims way too much to not be taking like those things seriously. Now, there's a few episodes where Miranda's like, stuck in the woods, and she's like, cannot live without her phone. That was one. Another one where she couldn't live without her TiVo, 2. And they made her be like this character that was like against technology. What? I don't get it. And then there was another part that I saw, another clip. Again, I haven't watched the show and I'm not gonna watch it, but I have watched clips of Carrie Bradshaw complaining about Samantha using her like a check, like a bank or something to make profit of. When I'm like, girl, you were close to being homeless. And she was like one of the most successful ones in the group. I'm like, they have such iconic characters. Their characters were built like very strongly, and for you to come back and just belittle the characters, I'm like, no. So when Emily in Paris season 2 came out, I'm like, you know what? I need to just step away. I'm not gonna even acknowledge this story. Let me put my attention to Emily in Paris season 2. Okay, now let's do the spoilers, okay? Real quick, the second season obviously starts where it leaves off. Emily sleeps with her friend's boyfriend. Not cool. And she is, what was she doing? She slept with the boyfriend. She's guilty about it, but she's obviously not guilty enough. Like, she felt bad, but not too bad. She starts taking French seriously, which is where she meets her like third love interest, because the other guy dumped her. One of the guys from the previous season that she was with dumped her after finding out, the weird love affair that she got with the chef. Yeah, Mindy moves in with her. Cool. Now, I'm actually low-key happy that Camille does find out that she, slept with the boyfriend. But I really don't like how they did her character. I feel like the show doesn't really have like a villain. And I'm like, if you're not gonna have a villain, at least make the girl strong, because the way they made her like cry over Gabriel and stuff, I was not here for it. I'm saying she's too much of a badass to be crying over this man. I'm like, girl, you guys were on and off. Like, is it really that serious though? Do you really need this man in your life? And Emily and Minty, just how they handle the situation. I'm like, as a friend, and you're there being fake with the other friend that was cheated on. I cannot. Like, honestly, I cannot. Her and her mom decide to get revenge on Emily, right? Because, you know, she slept with this girl boyfriend. And it was kind of weird. It wasn't really clear what the plan was. I kind of low-key wish that it was a bit more dramatic. And I kind of low-key wish, this is my opinion, I do kind of wish that they did make Camille more of the villain of the show. Like, she was kind of being a little bit more two-faced with Emily. Like, she'll show her one face, and with Gabriel, she'll be like, oh my god, like acting all ditzy and stupid. That would have been fun to watch. I feel like also in the show, they express a lot about infidelity. Like, it's okay in France, because you're in France, you could sleep with husbands and boyfriends. Like, it's not a big deal. That's another thing that I caught a lot on the show. I don't agree with it, but in the show, they'd be like, it's the French way. So who am I to, you know, tell people what they should and shouldn't do? Sylvie's there with a full-on husband, and she got like 2 lovers, well, an ex-lover and a new lover, and I freaking love her. Honestly, she's like my favorite. So she's the best dressed character in my opinion in the show. Because with Emily, here's why I wanted to talk about Emily. The biggest debate was about the types of outfits she would wear, all the Chanel bags she would wear. And she became like this instant influencer by taking selfies, right? She's supposed to be like trying to be somewhat of a fashion icon. That's what I'm trying to get with it, because nobody really dresses like that in real life. Like how she dresses, and given how like workaholic-y she is, her outfits don't make sense to me. It would make more sense if she had like an established, like, I don't know, like a vlogger channel, if she's like passionate in that field. But there's nothing in the show that indicates that she is like a really fashion savvy person, or she's really just like, I wear blazers, I may have a glass of wine. That's like my definition of fun kind of gal. Not a, I mix and match a bunch of prints that don't make no sense. Outfits weren't that bad. I'm gonna insert like a few photos just so you guys can see like a few examples. But my favorite outfit was the purple one. There were some outfits that I just didn't get, cause I was like, it doesn't match the character. It's not that they were bad outfits, they just didn't match how she expresses herself. Camille, she had a few hits and misses in my opinion. Mindy looked like a lost party girl in some of the outfits. Like, it didn't make sense. It looked like she was confused. Maybe they're trying to like build a sense of confusion because she don't know where she stands with her dad. But they didn't really talk about her dad. She gets her on whole boyfriend and loses him in the same season. Kind of sad. I was like, okay, Mindy, like, you know something going on with you. And oh my gosh, there's an outfit that she has. I have the same exact outfit because it's from Pretty Little Things. And I was like, okay, maybe I could wear this. But I was like, you know what, never mind. I'm like, as soon as I saw it, that's as soon as I got over it. I haven't even worn that outfit yet. The season ends like on a cliffhanger. And you're just like, what did this girl gonna do? Like, is she gonna stay with a company, or is she going with a new company? I just really wanted to talk about what I feel could help in the understanding of the fashion of the show. I feel like Emily was just as lost as she was. I don't know if she has like an identity crisis. I've never seen so many different types of color patterns on one person. There's some outfits that look more together, and I know a lot of people had a lot of complaints about her wearing so many Chanel bags. Here's my thing. She was wearing like the same tote for like a good few episodes, but I'm like, I get that people complain about the different types of Chanel bags. They complained about how she's able to afford her wardrobe given the salary that she has. Like, people were really digging into the show. Then Sex and the City happened, and people were like, you know what? We're tired of listening, because myself included. Like, I feel like we deal with the pandemic on a day-to-day basis. This thing is mutating more than the seasons themselves, because I'm like, even the seasons can't keep up with this pandemic. So it honestly did feel nice that in the Emily in Paris world, we didn't get a chance. Like, they just ignored the fact that there's a pandemic. Honestly, that was like the biggest like okay, cool, like this sense of escapism that a lot of shows weren't giving. And I feel like for the first few shows that actually acknowledge there's a pandemic going on, it's cool to see that, because I personally think it is cool. But it does come to a point where it's like, we're like over here going into what, year 2? Is it 2? Going into 2 years. I'm pretty sure that's the right math. And then for shows to keep bringing it up, it is tiresome. I understand that it is a serious thing. It's a pandemic that's taking a lot of lives, and I don't take anything away from that. But it does get tiring, like, listening to it, not only from the news, but even from entertainment. I'm like, entertainment is at least supposed to be used to just create a sense of escapism, fantasy, just help you like get your mind out of the realities of the world. So I do applaud Emily in Paris for doing that for season 2. That's one highlight of the show. Another highlight was them pulling back on Emily being an influencer. It didn't make sense in the first season. I felt like things that she would post, I feel like wouldn't like scream, oh my god, you're giving me influencer vibes. I hope that they do establish in the 3rd season, I feel like would be the perfect season to establish and have her hone in on her influencer skills and actually like dedicate time to take good photos, show us content that influencers would have, even if it is copying a popular Instagrammer, like having them come on board and just giving them tips and tricks, and having Emily speak more about fashion. That way it will make sense how she's able to get the things that she does, because she has another income coming in and she specializes in teaching people about fashion trends. And it'll be fun because she already goes to fashion shows. She's already been to 2 fashion shows in the shows, and it'll be cool to see her create relationships with the designers of the show. That's my opinion. Y'all are free to take it. Just, mention me in the credits, if you want. I've studied screenwriting. I love movies. I love TV shows. I love like the aspect of creating original story, and that's another thing that I really like about Emily in Paris. I like how I just stopped doing my makeup. Let me keep going. What I do love about Emily in Paris is the originality of the show, and it is refreshing to see a show that is creating or attempting to create original content. They did talk about the, just like the fantasy that we have when it comes to Paris. I really want to go to Paris. I would love to go to Paris. Is it all cupcakes and rainbows? Of course not. I feel like with Emily in Paris, like, I give them a round of applause for originality of the script. And that's basically what I really wanted to talk about. Like, I wanted to talk about the fashion, things that could possibly happen in season 3 because of how the show ended. And I think that it will be fun, in my opinion, to see Emily, like, give us the why as to, like, why her content and her Instagram page or whatever social media platform she's using, like, why that blew up. Just saying. Does that look? I don't even know what's going on with my face. Okay. I swear, when I be doing my makeup on camera, it'd be looking in my brain one way, and then it'd be looking like different in person. The show that I didn't get to talk about was Selling Sunset, the new season of Selling Sunset, and Selling Tampa. So the reason why I wanted to talk about the show is because Selling Sunset, obviously it's in LA, and majority of the women on that show are white women, and there's one biracial woman. I'm pretty sure she's biracial. I'm not like 100% sure. Pretty sure. And I like the fact that they did Selling Tampa, and it's a black women-owned brokerage, and their values are to have educated minority women. So I was so excited when she said that, because I'm like, where the Hispanic at? And then there's this one woman that she's Cuban, and I'm like, okay, I'll take it. Maybe, you know, Latina. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna support my fellow Latino people. I really love the show. I did binge it. I had secondhand anxiety just watching. I'm like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Because like Selling Sunset, yeah, they fight over stuff, but the way that these women carry themselves, obsessed. I cannot wait for season 2 of Selling Tampa. And also I used to live in Florida, so it was fun. It was fun seeing that side of Florida. And the houses. Definitely watch Selling Tampa. If you love Selling Sunset, Selling Tampa will be up your alley. I love it. Like, women supporting women, obsessed. And if you guys want me to talk about it and give y'all my opinions on the show, because I could talk to y'all about the show. I got time. Like the video, drop a comment, and tell me what was your favorite episode if you've watched it. And if you didn't, recommend me some shows in the bottom. Like, the one that I'm almost finishing is The Great on Hulu. That's another really good show, and I stopped watching it because I don't want to finish it. Low-key with Selling Sunset though, like my 2 favorite is Amanda and Christine. Those are my 2 favorites, and I like how opposite they are. Amanda does carry herself much more maturely. She's definitely like the mom of the group, and Christine is just like the wild card. But I low-key was, I know it's a show, it's entertainment, but based on the storyline, guys, I'm just talking about characters, because reality show, I know it's not real, but it's fun. Like, you get invested. But I low-key was disappointed with Christine, just how she was handling the situation. Again, I love her. Like, I freaking love her. Nobody's perfect. I'm like not gonna condemn her for it, because it definitely made the show interesting. But I really was hoping she would make up with the girls, because it feels like everyone's against her, and I don't want that for her. Like, her character in the show. I want to see her. I'm like, don't take her off, because honestly, I don't care how petty this sounds, but if they take her off out of the show, I'm literally not gonna watch it. I live for the drama. Yeah, like, definitely the girls are not doing their makeup. I am. I want to. I want to enter the New Year's looking all cute. Okay, now I'm gonna put on highlighter. Like, happy and sad that we didn't really go out, but it's cool. I got to, you know, talk to y'all, and I got to do my makeup, which is what I really wanted to do. I've honestly been in such a mood. I'm like, I need to do something that makes me happy. Okay, this is officially the finished look. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Definitely check out Emily in Paris season 2. Obviously I'm not promoting, but I definitely do think it's a good recommendation to watch. And I'm talking very fast, but this video is already long as it is. And also check out Selling Tampa. We need to like support. We need to support more people of diversity, because we need to be on top of that. I want to see every single shades of skin on my television. Hope you guys did enjoy this portion of the video. Let's get on with the vlog, guys. Let's get on with it. Thank you for joining me for my rant. Happy New Year's. See you soon. I wanted to dress up, and this fits the vibe for tonight. Staying super casual. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna drink another glass of wine because the girl's thirsty. Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Dang, is it done?
Look at it! The grand finale! Cheers, Tita!
What's going on? This because I promise I'm gonna clean it up. My desk is a mess. It has like wrapping paper, boxes, shoes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna clean all this up, and I'm not even gonna show you my laundry because my laundry is sad. It's just been sitting there. So let's get to it. Hopefully I can get this done in like 2 hours because it is a messy mess. Let's get to it. Okay, so I finished cleaning everything up. This is how everything looks. I did do put my laundry away. I didn't put everything away, but I put majority of it away. And this is the finished product.
Well, this is where I'm gonna end the vlog. Had to throw in a filter because this face, it's literally all the breakouts are actually calming down because of the face mask that I did use last night. But I hope you did enjoy this New Year's vlog. I'm excited for more new content for this year. Subscribe for the good vibes, hit that like and hit that bell so you don't miss any future videos. Until next time, y'all, deuces.